Today we are bringing to you a 2011 Mitsubishi RVR. It's got the infamous Myvec engine, no turbocharger, no fuck all, so ain't that great. But still, got the Myvec in there, so you can Myvec on down the highway. There are some issues with this vehicle, transmission. Okay, I know my father-in-law he has had a little. I think he actually changed the actual transmission out of this one. I had to replace it. Another thing right now too, I'd like to show you guys, but I can't, is the trunk. So you hear it trying to release, but it won't open. So build quality, I'm gonna say Mitsubishi, you're kind of going down a bit, right? You're not the same as what you used to be. Not like you were back in the Evo days, you know, Evo 9s, and or like Mitsubishi, like a 99 Mitsubishi fucking Eclipse. Ooh, watch out. Those are fucking well built. Nowadays, Mitsubishi's trying to fucking pump cars out, make some money. That's all it is. That's all right now. They stopped making anything performance, anything exotic, anything performance, anything two-door, or anything sporty. They're stopping. Now it's all, they go the Toyota route. Okay? Fucking four-door. Some SUVs, they call the Eclipse a fucking SUV now. It's horrific. Horrific. So let's check out the back. Is there room back here? Yeah, there is. You get lost, SOS. You got a light. It's fine. You can put, actually, you can put it outside, you know, fog light, whatever. You don't have no headlights, boom, this thing good to have. Energizer. Anyways, it's tight. It is tight. It's tight back here. It's a smaller SUV. If you got kids, it's fine. What more to say? It does have side airbags. Like it's a safe SUV. Let's get the facts out of the way here. It's good on fuel. Okay, it's cheap to fix. All right, you can get the front wheel drive or all wheel drive, which is the front wheel drive here. Okay, manual, automatic, which a lot of vehicles don't have anymore. You do have enough room back here, of course, for, like I said, family activities, children, that kind of thing. Is this on top of anybody's wish list? I fucking hope not. Right? It's a vehicle with a purpose. Beyond that, there's not much anything beyond that. Let's take her for a little ride, see what she does. I got a feeling that they're a little bit an underwhelming spin this time, but let's take her for a spin. So, I do have to say, I love manual vehicles. Manual transmission, my favorite. The only problem is practicality? Zero. Look at this. Like, we're not on an open road or nothing. We're not actually driving on a road. This is just a closed course demonstration on how difficult it is to try to drive manual and actually do other things. So, overall review. It's not a bad little ride. You know, there's not much you can really say about it, good or bad. You know, whoa. Not like you paid fucking, you know, $50,000-$60,000 for this thing and it's underwhelming or disappointing. It's not. This is a cheap SUV. And even now, brand new, I think these are the 20s. It's not expensive. I mean, that's of course front wheel drive and, you know, not optioned out. We're talking realistic here, right? If you buy one that's all wheel drive and all optioned out and you pay $45,000 and 10 years later it's only worth fucking 8 or 9 grand, not even that, maybe 6, that's your own fault. Don't buy a decked out Mitsubishi fully loaded. There's no real use for it. No real need for it, right? It's gonna devalue, it's gonna depreciate because everything else on the market's not gonna be as nice as yours, but people don't care. You might find the oddball one person or two that really want a Mitsubishi RVR, full leather interior, sunroof, and whatever else. Maybe, right? I don't know. For the demographic of people that buy this vehicle, and that spend the kind of money that they do, I would say it's more of a base type clientele. It's more for, how do I say, basic use. It's not a luxury vehicle. They're not, you know, 50 years old or 60 or retired or whatever, right? Ready to buy a Lamborghini or something, or a fucking nice Mercedes or a Bentley or whatever. No. This is good for day-to-day stuff, right? I'll repeat it. I'll repeat it 100 more times. It's true. Interior, not bad. Plastic everywhere, yes. Roomy. Is it well laid out? Yeah, it is. God damn, it's hot as a motherfucker in here. So, like I said, price-wise, you can still go buy a brand new one. Brand new, I'll pass my that. You can still go buy a brand new RVR, you can. Has the body style changed? No. You can buy one first gen, it looks like the fucking third gen or whatever. Jesus fuck. They haven't changed. No, that again. So you can pick up one of these fuck, in the low, like $2,000-$3,000. I've seen a couple on a website I can't name because we don't get paid for it, so I'm not gonna say it, right? You know, $2-3 grand. Nicer one, maybe into the mid-teens. Of course, fully loaded. What used to be a $40,000 SUV, you know, that kind of thing. Pussy rating. I'm sorry, this is not much of. I can't. And I actually even have to say, the Volkswagen Touareg I did as well. I had a comment on the page there, and it was right. The person said one point or 1 out of 10 pussy. It's like it's -1. You know what? You're right. Let's give them zeros. Police flat out zeros. This one's a 0. That one's reverted to a 0. Okay. You ain't gonna pick up much in this unless she's really drunk or really desperate. If you're a younger guy, right? If you're an older gentleman, fuck, driving this vehicle, hell yeah. Like, I know this is my father-in-law's car, right? What does he use it for? He uses it to go to work, right? He's got the nice Touareg at home and everything, right? Or sorry, Tiguan at home. He uses it to go to work. He does it for, you know, A to B purposes, work stuff, whatever. Which is what this car is built for. It's great for, right? If you have a small family starting off, it's good for that too. You can haul a lot of carrots in the back.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, you can.
Or like
if your trunk works.
Yeah. That's another thing too. I know I said it's cheap, like maintenance can be cheap on it, and it can, right? But when it starts becoming, when a vehicle starts costing you, you know, $1,000 every 2 months, 3 months, $1,000 is a personal word of advice, and I think it's golden. Let it go. If a car starts costing you $1,000 every 2 to 3 months, let it go. It's not worth it anymore. Sell it. Move on from your loss. I know your car may be paid off or whatever, and you like it. You don't need to get a new one. You know what? It's gonna keep becoming problems, and then what? You end up having that car that fucking, you know, you paid off or whatever, and it's has so much money put into it, it's worth as much as a brand new one, or if not more. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too, people out there, people of the world, okay, that watch this YouTube channel, God bless. I thank you. I appreciate it. Another thing I want to say though, think about leasing. I'll tell you right now, I know a lot of people that I finance my cars, right? You buy your car cash, like I get it, right? I understand. But see, for myself, I like to have a new car, you know, every once in a while, whatever. I like to switch it up a little bit, right? And you know, kind of keeping the current trend, not trends of cars, but like something new, something nice. I like to have, always upgrade a little bit, right? I've lost a ton of money on cars, okay? Buying them, selling them, trading them up, whatever. I've lost a ton of money, right? You're better off leasing. You got your lease for 2 years, sure, you pay, it's like long-term rent. You pay your car, whatever, but man, you don't gotta worry about fuck all for maintenance. You don't gotta worry about fuck all for problems afterwards, and I paid this car off and now I gotta, you know, fix this and that, whatever. No, you're all good. You take a car in, some places even have maintenance free while you do the lease, right? You don't got to pay a dime for anything else. And then every 2 years or whatever you got the lease for, trade in, get a new one. Trade in, get a new one. Trade in, get a new one. Word of advice, if you want to stay away from maintenance and stay away from high vehicle costs, because people say, oh, a lease, you're leasing it, you're renting it, whatever. Yeah, fair enough. But if you got a business, right? Even if you're personal vehicle, you don't got to worry about maintenance. If you got a business, you can do write-offs. If you know what I mean, there's always a way. There's always a way. But anyways, on that note, I'll see you all later. We've got some more videos coming up. I think we got some classic cars actually on the way. If the weather is going to turn to shit, then we're going to have a little bit of a slow filming time here. So videos might gap a little bit. But we may have a BMW also coming up, something special, something not too normal. Something out of the regular, you know. And that's it. Anyways, we'll see you guys later. See ya.